Hello there, everybody. It's September 15th, 2023. I'm in Norwich, Connecticut right now. I am temporarily at the Sacred Heart Cemetery, but I'm just backing out of here very carefully. And I want to cover some, I'd like to try to cover a lot of Greeneville today. I want to update a lot of my video that I have online on YouTube to 4K. But before I hit Greeneville, there's a couple of streets, like this one right to my right-hand side here, Larry Street. It's a dead end. I've never been down Larry Street on any of these drives, so I want to cover that. And there's another street down parallel to this one. Let me slow down a little bit here. We get a good look at Larry Street in case maybe you lived on Larry Street at some point in the past, or even currently. It's a cul-de-sac. Nice homes on Larry Street. Let me make 100% sure that my camera is operating good. I don't want to, I'd hate to go out and do a 2-hour video and you get home and you look at load it on the computer, getting ready to look at the video, and it's, oh wow, I forgot to turn on the camera. Not impossible, believe me. Let's jump onto Harlan Road here very temporarily. Got a little bit of traffic, but it's not too bad at the moment. And we're going to cover another street just down a very, very short distance that I haven't covered before. And what is that? Harvard Terrace, right here. It's a dead end. This is Harvard Terrace. I have yet to cover it. I'm covering it right now. Norwich, Connecticut. This is I don't think this is Taffville. I think this is probably considered Norwich Town. Kind of the outskirts of the Norwich Town area. Some people over there. They look at my car and they see a camera attached. I mean, we've discussed this before. And they just kind of stare at it like, what is that? Okay, that's what they're thinking. Puzzled expression on their face. You know, I say I'm going to do Greeneville, and I want to do that. I want a 4K I want high resolution video of Greeneville, but Lambert Drive, right across the street here, I don't ever recall doing that. And obviously my goal is to cover every single street in the city of Norwich. I got over 99% of them done right now. Not all in high resolution. I mean, super high resolution. Right now I'm doing 4K. That's extremely high resolution. TV is 1080p, so 4K is substantially wow. 4K is substantially more resolution and clarity. This is basically future-proofing these videos. Okay, these are. I mean, I'm on Hunters Road Extension right now. Flyers Drive. Okay, I've done Flyers Drive before. All right, so I'm going to work my way down Flyers. I got to get over to Greeneville. There's a couple of kids over there to my right. Again, looking at the camera. Lady with a dog, looking at the camera. That's fine. I mean, if I don't blame them. If I saw a guy driving around with a camera mounted on the front of his car, I would think that's unusual. This guy over there, I mean, it's just, if you want to attract attention, put a camera mounted on the front hood of your car. Okay, we're going to cut down this. Hopefully this isn't a dead end. What is this? Herbert. Is it street or drive? Or let's see here. Herbert Lane. I'm just going to have to... I'm going to have to bail out of this situation here because I could be caught in a maze here for, you know, this could throw a real wrench into the gears of my potential up resolution video footage of Greeneville. I don't think I can cover the whole section of Greeneville today, but I'll do the core if I can. I mean, you know, once in a while you run into, you know, video ending situations like rain. This thing shuts down instantaneously. As I drive down Lambert Drive in what I believe to be the Norwich town section of Norwich. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. It's definitely in Norwich, Connecticut. That I can guarantee. Whoa. Okay, I got cars whipping by at a breakneck pace. I got to keep my eyes peeled. Okay, back onto Harlan Road as we work our way to Greeneville. Not going to go through Taffet. Well, I probably will touch the edges of Taffet because I'm going to go down Hunter's Road right now. I've been down Hunter's Road many times in these videos, probably in 4K, but I don't want to get too technical. 4K, just for, you know, the unenlightened folks out there on video resolution. Not that anybody pays too much attention to it, but for the folks that know what I'm talking about, I currently have videos covering Greeneville, for example, the Greeneville section of Norwich, in 1080p. This is going to be more than double that resolution, so that kind of saves me for the future. I mean, decades and decades from now, people can look at it and it'll be crystal clear. So I'll have nothing to worry about as far as my videos. You know, people are like, well, that's too old. The resolution is low. So when I say 4K, I'm referring to very high resolution video. In some situations, I mean, I've seen, you know, 8K and 6K and all crazy stuff. I mean, it's totally unnecessary. 4K and you're covered. As we head down Hunter's Road, but let's end the technical discussion right here. But 4K, high resolution, that's all we need to know. Little mobile home. I don't know if it's a park, but those have been there since I was a kid, a lot of those little homes. This could be Taffet. I think I'm technically in the Taffet section of Norwich, Connecticut right now. And if I take a right here, this is going to bring us right to the Greeneville area. It's kind of overcast right now today. I hope it stays overcast. It's better for filming at this hour. It's 5:03 p.m. right now. If I have side light from the sun, really bright sun, you know, no clouds, I'll get some. For photography, it's great. For video, what I'm doing, random driving around, facing north, south, east, west, all different directions at any moment. The video, the shadows can be a little rough. on these drives. So I have a kind of a nice soft light right now as I drive up Norwich Avenue towards the Greeneville section of Norwich, Connecticut. But if it stays overcast, I'm all set. Okay, we're about to cross into Greeneville. Okay, the threshold of Greeneville says, welcome to the village of Greeneville. Right now, we're in Greeneville. There's a big cemetery on my right. There's a big cemetery on my left. Let's see. The name of the cemetery on the right is St. Joseph Cemetery. The one on the left actually has a different name. I don't see a sign. Wait a minute. Maybe up ahead here. Okay, the one on the left is, if I can catch it, St. Mary's Cemetery. Again, I'm not going to do every single road in Greeneville. I'm going to hit the high points. It's just, I don't have the time. You know, it'll be dark by the time. It's not feasible right at the moment. It's a car wash. There's some kind of construction project going on to my right. The Wonder Bar to the left. It used to be the Wonder Bar. Maybe they're going to fix that up. I don't know. A bunch of stores here and there. The left Vacatura is very important, historically significant bakery. Italian, you know, bread and pizza and grinders. They've been in business, I don't know, many decades. As long as I can remember, definitely as long as I've been alive. All right, what are we looking at here? We got, you know, mini marts and stuff as I drive down Boswell Avenue. Well, I'm not actually going on Boswell. Boswell is, if I took that right back there at the fork, that's Boswell. This is North Main Street in the Greeneville section of Norwich, Connecticut. Interesting place on the left over here. What's the name of this thing? It's a bakery, Palermo Bakery and Bar. That's not something that I've ever really seen in the past. Bakery and bar. Kind of a cool idea. Discount liquor to my left. Let's see. I'm going to go take there's forks in the road and stuff all over the place. All right, 14th Street. I'm going to start zigzagging my way up and down these numbered streets. This is 14th Street. Again, I'm going to cover as much as I can. I won't be able to get everything in. If I miss your street and you're interested in taking a look at it, mention it in the comments and I'll hit it in the future. That's 14th Street. I'm going on to Boswell Avenue. And I got to be careful. All right, let's see here. Whoa. There's people turning left, right, and center over here. But I'm going to patiently wait this thing out. All right, let's go. All right, what's our next street? Oh, 13th. Makes perfect sense. 14th, 13th. So we're counting backwards. Can I do all of them? Let's try. September 15th, 2023, Greeneville section of Norwich, Connecticut, covering every single numbered street in this section. And you got to be extremely careful. People park on both sides of the street, which is fine. That's good. Floor covering shop directly in front of us, established 1963. That's Alex Cohen's former antique shop, part of the building that he used to have an antique shop right there. If you take a quick look there, it's, you know, if you harken back to the old Alex Cohen days, there it is. Getting off 13th, we're going on to 12th. I might have to fire up a Patreon page to, you know, pay for gas. I'm going to be burning some serious gas today. Kidding about the Patreon page. I'm more than happy to do this, but crossing, I think this is Prospect. You have to really, it's tough seeing around them cars. I mean, it really is. I think this is going to bring me back up to Boswell. So I'm going to be crisscrossing, I think it's Boswell. Okay, so this is 12th. Okay, we're working our way in reverse order here. To my right is McKenna's Flowers and Plants. Been there forever. Really good florist. Okay, now back on Boswell for a second. I'm going to take a left. It's got to be 11th Street. I mean, if my numbers, yep, 11th Street. Okay, speed limit is 25 miles per hour in this area. There's neighborhood watches. There are people looking at the camera on the front of my car, which they should. They should. It's you have to. I mean, how can you not? All right, now, this is much easier going across this 11th Street. Is a cakewalk compared to those other ones. There's no cars on either side. I got Central Laundromat down there in front of me. Okay, let's see. So that's 11th. Let's go up 10th. I think I'm going to be dizzy by the time this thing's over. 10th. There's not a lot of distance between the streets. I mean, this is a very heavily populated section of town. There's a home. Caution, do not enter. There's all kind of signs and everything. Maybe there was a fire. Or, I don't know, frankly. Whoa. There's a guy gunning down Prospect Street over there. So I'm going up 10th Street right now. It's a very steep hill. And that's going to put me out on Boswell again, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting angle. I'm going straight up. Whoa. Again, this is going to be rough getting out of here, depending on the, maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, that wasn't that bad. All right, next street up should be 9th Street, if my math is correct here. So let's see, where is 9th? I'm going kind of a distance here. This seems unusual. Let's take a look. I mean, I could have missed. Okay, this is 7th, so we missed a couple. Then the other ones don't connect to Boswell Avenue. So this is 7th Street. We got to hit 8th and 9th. We're going down 7th Street right now. Big steep hill. There's a basketball court directly in front of me. There's, kids' playground. It's a beautiful playground as we get down 7th Street. But I want to get over to 8th and 9th Street as we hit Central Avenue. Okay. Oh, good. Let's see now. Nobody coming that way. That way is... this is difficult. Okay. Wait a minute. One way. That's a one-way street. Let's see. So this should be 8th. Okay, that's 8th, but it's one way. So I have to go up 9th. Okay, 9th and 8th do not connect to Boswell Avenue. Interesting. I'm on Central Avenue turning onto 9th Street. All right, 9th is much shorter than 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, all the other streets. Big sign directly in front of me. No trespassing, keep out, danger, construction site, do not enter, heavy trucks moving, no access without escort. I mean, it's hardcore keep out vibe going here, folks. It looks like it says Norwich Discount Oil, but I don't see any activity there. Got to take a quick left down 8th Street. And there it is, right there. Very short. Although, 8th Street seems to continue down. So let's, that's kind of a different, let me do these other upper. Okay, we did 7th. Another guy trained on my camera. This guy could set the all-time record today for people looking at my camera. All right, let's see, 7th Street. This should be, if I'm not mistaken, there's no sign here. Whoa, this should be 6th. Hopefully my GPS will pick it up. 6th Street. Okay, this is 6th Street. I want to get these numbers, you know, under my belt. Next one should be 5th Street. Has to be. Wait a minute. 5th Street is a right. I'm taking a right up 5th Street. This is unusual. Is this thing one way? What is this? Well, any way you slice it, I'm on it, so. I'm on 5th Street right now. Greeneville section, Norwich, Connecticut. And that's going to bring me to Page Street. It just blends right into it. Okay, let's see. If I take a left, okay, 4th. Okay, we're working our way down. We're working our way down. If I take a right, that's really gonna, nah, it's a dead end. As much as you know what? I'm trying to cover all the streets. I gotta cover all the streets, right? This actually brings me to Glimmer. Is this a through street? I've never been on this street that I know of. I mean, okay, this is a dead end. I didn't say dead end, but apparently it's a dead end. Well, I want to cover new territory in 4K. I'm doing it. Okay, man, it's kind of tight. My GPS does not. Okay, it does. Okay, Gilmore Street. Gilmore. I've never been on Gilmore Street before in my entire life. That I know of. Let's put it that way. That I know of. All right, Page Street. Okay, 4th. So I got to get on 4th. Straight down 4th Street. Now, I don't think there's maybe, is it 3rd, 2nd, or 1st? One of them is missing. Okay, there's 4th to my right. I'm on 4th now, but that's, yeah, 4th is to my left and right. Directly in front of us is Greeneville Congregational Church. It's a one-way street to the left of me, looking left, and to the right, it's one-way coming back. So I'm going to get down, if I can see around this car without getting destroyed. Okay. 4th is unusual. There's like multiple 4th Streets, which seems strange. But to my extreme right is Greeneville Congregational Church. Directly in front of us is the Greeneville drugstore. When Bill Clinton was president of the United States, you know, the actual acting president, he went in that store one time and, you know, made a public appearance, and he gave a speech about pharmaceutical, you know, whatever it was. There's some policy speech at Slater Memorial Museum on the campus of NFA, but he went in there. He was in there for a considerable amount of time. As I drive up 4th Street in the Greeneville section of Norwich, Connecticut. New sidewalk in front of us. Trying to look around cars carefully. Okay, now, that was 4th. Now we're looking for 3rd Street, right? Somehow I don't think 3rd Street exists. But maybe it does. I hope it does. I'm going really slow. Okay, what is this? Yeah, this is 2nd Street. So 3rd, as far as I know, I mean, I didn't miss anything back there. There's no 3rd Street. I mean, it goes one through, I don't know, is there a first? Well, we're on 2nd Street, that we know. I think if it was up to me, if I were, labeling the roads, I would label one of the roads next to the Greeneville Congregational Church as 3rd Street. To me, that's logical. And I don't think there's a 1st Street either. No, this is Hickory Street up here. All right, I'm going to turn up Hickory. I'm going to work my way back down to some of those lower streets as this young lady on the corner is minding her own business, looking at her phone. And all of a sudden, she glances up ever so slightly and is struck by the fact that I have a camera mounted on the hood of my car. And she's looking like, what is that thing? St. Mary's Church is under restoration. The tower is covered with blue tarps and construction material. It's going to be hard to get out of. I'm on Prospect Street right now. All right. I'll always like that wall right there to my right. Okay. Now I want to do these lower streets. Maybe we'll find 3rd Street. I don't think so. We're on Central Avenue. As soon as I see a right, then I will weave up and down these streets. Okay, here we go. What is this? This is a continuation of 2nd Street. Right here. This is a continuation. Yep. This is 2nd Street. Good. According to my GPS. Old factories and mills and everything around here. This leads over to Central Avenue. I'm going to zigzag my way back. Whoa, I gotta, again, I'm super cautious getting out of here because it's tight. All right, what is this? 3rd Street. We have to do this little section of 3rd Street. Right here. Wait a minute. This is 3rd Street. Okay, so we found 3rd Street. All right, so there is a 3rd Street. The mystery's been solved. That's good. All the other streets are up in the next tier, like straight ahead there. That's the upper tier, I guess you would call it. But that's 3rd Street. There is no 1st Street that I saw, but again. All right, let's cover the rest of 4th Street. This is the lower section, lower tier of 4th Street. And that brings us again back out onto Central Avenue as we this is like a matrix pattern of if I had a drone up, it would look like a grid. Whoever designed this section of town back in the old, the 1800s or whatever, it's these numbered streets and everything. Great job. I mean, it's fantastic. All right, now I'm going to point this over here. That used to be a warehouse right there. It's nothing now but old rocks and everything. Used to be a big warehouse. Leader Store, I believe, owned that. And that's, we're on 5th Street right now, but that's gone. That's. I should pull into that gas station just to get a look at this thing. Get a better look at it. It doesn't. Let's see here. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm going above and beyond the Call of Duty here, folks. Yeah, this is right in front of me. It used to be Leader Store Warehouse right there. I got to get out of here because there's cars behind me that want to get gas and they want to pull in here. I don't want to mess anybody up. But anyways, I think it's worth taking a little look at that now lot, that vacant lot. Okay, let me go down. I'm losing track of my numbers here. This is probably 6th Street. Let me wait for the GPS to kick in. This is the lower tier of 6th Street. As a matter of fact, 6th Street goes down a little bit. I'm not going to go down there because there's really nothing that everything we see in front of us that's it. The building to the left, the brick, that's Plav 132. Some kind of a club of some kind. This is getting out of here. Man, this is like brutal. Whoa. That was that was extremely hazardous, let's put it that way. All right, I'm going to do the lower tier of 7th Street. Corsh's Auto up ahead. That guy is phenomenal. That's all I'll say. I brought my car to him. He figured out a problem that nobody else could figure out. And he did it like instantly. 7th Street. The lower section. You know, this is a big hill, this Greeneville area. Whoa. Cars are illegally parked and I can't see a thing. And it's like, I don't know. I'm basically taking my life in my hands. I could get totaled. Luckily, I mean, this is some of this driving is luck. The fact that I'm not getting my car smashed to pieces. All right, what are we on now? This has got to be, I'm losing track of my numbers again. I got cars coming at me from all angles. This is 8th Street. Okay, so this is that lower portion of 8th Street. There's Corsh's Auto Repair right there to your right. I mean, I personally highly recommend that guy. And it also says J&J Alignment Service, but I know it is Corsh's Auto Repair. He's a Subaru expert too. But he's just the best. I hands down, as far as I'm concerned, reasonable prices. And the guys in that shop, they know what they're doing. I mean, there's no, you know, boom, I brought my car in there instantaneously. The guy's like, it's this, and he was right. Okay, what is this? 9th. Okay, we got to cover this lower tier. This, you know, this is important. I mean, I don't want to leave anything out if I don't have to. See the upper section there we did earlier. We don't want to do that again. We're going to go up a little bit here, part of this gridded pattern. I don't see a sign on this one. That's unusual. There's always this, you know, that's kind of doesn't make sense. There's no sign there. Maybe there was an accident recently or something. I don't know, but this is 10th Street. All right, I got another tight. You know what? For me, I got lucky. There's a school bus. That means nobody can go past that guy. Right there used to be the Yankee Peddler. See that brick building now? I don't know what it is. A kid going in there. Maybe it's an apartment building. To my right there, to the right of the school bus, used to be Yankee Peddler, a local, really cool little newspaper. Before Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff, people put advertisements in a physical paper you held in your hand, sold cars, household items, everything, you know, you name it, they sold it. As we go up 11th Street, the lower section of 11th Street. I mean, we're covering it all here. I mean, what have I got? 14th, I think I maxed out on it. Let's see, that's Let's see. Well, some of those streets probably end. Okay, wait a minute. We got something in front of Alec, what used to be Alex Cohen's, right there. Take a quick look. Freeze the video if you want. Right there. Alex Cohen's antique shop back in the old days. Maybe the 60s, 70s, whatever. All right, this street is unnamed. According to, let's see, I think this is, okay, it's 12th. This is 12th Street. And that might be it for the lower section of this area. Yeah, there's no 13th and 14th. They're up above. They only have an upper section. Okay, so we did that. And that's, can I go left here? It doesn't say no left turn, but this is kind of a wicked U-turn here. All right, so we covered all our 14ths and 8ths and 3rds. We found 3rd. That's good. And we're back on Central Avenue. We'll just zip right down the heart of Central Avenue. Maybe I'll cover some more. Let me think here. Okay, Greeneville. Yeah, let's... Okay, I know what I want to cover. Man, oh man, this is dangerous. I mean, I'm driving down Central Ave, main drag right in the heart of Greeneville. And I'm paying really close attention, even though I got a green light, to my left and right due to those 7th, 8th, 9th streets. Because when I was getting out of there, it was extremely difficult looking around the cars. Visibility is not the greatest. There's that vacant lot to the left again. Visibility is not the greatest. It's just, to me personally, I mean, others may find it not a problem, but I'm not in a very high vehicle. I'm in a conventional car right now. But you just, keep your eyes open when you're driving around down here. Okay, let's see. Hickory, we did a little of that. Let me cruise down Central Avenue a little bit here. Get to one of my favorite walls again. To the left. I love that. That's Prospect. Okay, here we go. What is this? This is Convent Avenue. I'm going to take a wild guess and say the reason this is called Convent Avenue is because at one point in the past, there was a convent on this street. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. This is parking for St. Mary's Church. I've been back here before, but not at 4K. All right, there's a look at the back of St. Mary's Church. Let me go right around. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to point. There's a Russian Orthodox church up ahead here. There's all kind of stuff up ahead. Okay, right there. Right there. Russian Orthodox church. That really cool gold dome. That's about as close as I can get to that thing without, without having I don't want to cut off the top in my video. Anyways, let's get back on Convent. All right, this is it. We're covering Convent Street. I'm pretty happy with what I have on the books right now. I wanted to do those numbered streets in the heart of Greeneville. I did that. Let's venture out of this section now at 4K, and I'll just do some freestyle. Let's go up Oak Ridge Street. This is a big hill. Right now it's not bad. It doesn't seem, it's a hill right now, but it's nothing, earth-shattering. All we got to do is go up ahead a little bit, and it just goes straight up. I'm driving real slow right now. Valley Street to my left's a dead end. If I pull up there, I'll have to back down the street. I'm not in the you know, the head space right now to do that. Anyways, okay, now we've hit the straight up section. I mean, this is just like off the charts. I mean, my transmission is like, you know, pushing it to the max. There's a cool house to my left. They redid top to bottom. I mean, that's impressive. Hillcrest Street up here to my left. Again, I'm going to do some freestyling, but not a lot. I'm just going to kind of work my way back to the end point of this video, which will be at this point an unknown location, as we jump off of Oak Ridge Street onto Boswell Avenue. Now, I could go straight. That'll bring me down to the city. We could do that. I could go left. I'm going to go left. I'm going to go left. Lebensky's Funeral Home, directly in front of me. I think there's a funeral going on right now. A lot of cars in the parking lot. Division Street to my right. I'm on Roth Street right now. Mullen Street is to my left. North Cliff. In order for me to do a comprehensive every street in Greeneville recording, it would be dead dark by the time I'm done, so it's just not going to happen. But I did the numbered streets. I'm going to say, plus I covered a few streets when we started this video that I have not covered yet in Norwich. So I'm pretty I'm going to just say, look, this I'll call it a success doing that amount of coverage. Just in my mind, I'm happy with it. And we'll just keep recording and see what happens here. You know, let's see what we get. Kitchen and bath outlet to my left. We're on North Main Street. Heading to the center heart main event as far as, you know, the city of Norwich is concerned. I mean, the heart of the city. Basically where all the action is. The old YMCA directly in front of us right there. That's going to be redone. I don't know if they're going to demolish the building or rehab it or whatever they're going to do, but it's going to be brand spanking new when they get done with it, and it's going to house, I think, a construction company or something. It's going to have offices and different things there. And this is it. We're in the heart of Norwich right now. Once we hit that rotary down there, I always go around the rotary a few times, or at least one full circle. Maybe I'll do it. I mean, there seems to be a lot of traffic, so I got to kind of, you know, I got to do some serious yielding and keeping my eyes open. This guy, not cool. He kind of went through. Supposed to wait for me. As I slowly go around this rotary completely, trying to encapsulate all I can on this video. This guy right here, that's the way you do it. Directly in front of us is a brand new mural recently painted. To the left, you can see that. This is Franklin Street right now that we're on. These guys, brewing companies, a bunch of that strip back there, really cool, you know, breweries, and it's got kind of an artistic flair to it. Norwich cameras down there. Those guys shoot film. They do tin types. Phenomenal talent coming out of that store. Those guys know how to shoot. And they're film buffs. And old school, you know, legendary classic photography. Reasonable prices. The guys in there are really just awesome guys. I mean, highly recommended. As I jump out onto what I believe to be Chestnut Street. Let's see, is it? Yeah, it's Chestnut. We just got off Willow, by the way. We'll do a little bit of Chestnut. I'll work my way. Oh, wait a minute. We got another mural. Let me grab this thing in 4K. Let me swing just a little bit right there. You see that? Perfect lighting on that. All right, we'll soak that in. Okay. I'm going to take my time. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm letting the gentleman in front of me go. I'm doing a good deed. All right, to my right, coming up here, you're going to see the Warregan Hotel to the left. To the right is a stunning mural, absolutely beautiful, painted by Ben Keller in 2022. Okay, I got to stop here. I was kind of I was doing like 10 miles an hour, but that's all right. We'll just watch the traffic go by as we point towards the Shannon building. The lights around here are not long in this section, this part of Norwich. Harp and Dragon to my right. Law offices all over the place. You know, I always take a ride. Again, I got tons of these videos up on YouTube. If you like this video, if you just kind of fell upon this thing and you've never seen my other videos, I have similar types of work that I've done covering every single road in the city of Norwich, Connecticut. Plus, I got a lot of other areas. I have Willimantic, I have New London, I have Groton, I have Mystic. I have too many towns to mention. But if you're watching this now and you say, hey, I like this is really cool, look at my channel. It's endless. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of hours of me driving around. Sometimes there's music in the background. Sometimes it's me talking like I'm talking now, narrated stuff. My wife has narrated a few of them. But check them out. I'm doing these things for historic preservation purposes. Like, you know, what does the future hold, basically? You know, I was thinking of taking a drive through the marina area, but I'm seeing tons of cars. I'll do it. I don't know what I'm running into here. Hopefully there isn't some kind of a festival, or, you know, I don't want to get jammed up down here. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. This gentleman in front of me is kind of in the same boat I am. He's looking around thinking, what's the situation down here? It's packed. I've never seen so many cars down here. There's no festival or anything that I know of. People probably come down here, just nice day. Maybe people are fishing and okay, let's see. I'm going to turn around here because there's a truck up there. It's kind of blocking everything. Yeah, there's a lot of people fishing. Something's going on. Something's running. Does this guy have something? That'd be fun to watch. don't know what the deal is. If this guy's got a fish, I think I'll back up a little bit and point this thing at him. I'd like to see it. That'd be kind of cool. I don't... It could be... I mean, there could be buckies running. I mean, they used to... Snapper blues. I don't know if striped bass... Yeah, stripers come up this far. This is the Shetucket River, the Yannick River. Everything converges on this one area into the Thames River. I'm just going to wait it out a second here to see if this guy... He's got something, I think. We're going to find out here. Yeah, there's something jumping around out there. He's having a tough time yanking that thing in. That's kind of cool. It's bending the heck out of his pole. I mean, he's really fighting that fish that this gentleman caught. And there's eels in here too, by the way. And they're known to put up quite a battle. I don't want this guy to lose this thing. I mean, this guy, that is the longest, I mean, that's like an entire spool worth of fishing line. I mean, the thing was way the heck out there. All right, the fish is tiring out dramatically. It's pretty much game over. This thing is, let's take a look and see what he's got. Pull it up. Don't tell me it fell off. Okay, let's see here. Get the fish. We gotta have a resolution to this thing. There it is. He snagged himself a... I mean, it looks like a... It could be a bucky. He might have snagged a bucky. Menhaden. That's the technical term for these things. But people, when they catch buckies, they call it snagging buckies. They throw out a, like a big giant treble hook. And they just yank it as fast as they can, as hard as they can. And you don't catch a fish in a traditional way where the fish bites onto the hook with bait. You basically just cast the hook and yank it through the water, and there's schools of these buckies out there. And they just hook into the side of the thing. And that's how they catch them. All right. We're on Chelsea Harbor Drive right now. I think I'll head over to kind of the NFA area. The Greeneville portion of the video is over. This is just a bunch of random, I'll call it bonus footage. People always seem to enjoy the bonus footage. as we wait at the red light. The car's going from left to right in front of us. They're going down Water Street. This is one of the longer lights. I will say that. But we don't mind waiting, right? I mean, I can edit all this stuff out if I want to, but I tend to just, I don't do much editing. I mean, I edit for like color and sharpness and things like that. But as far as actually cutting, splicing together footage, I mean, I've done it. I mean, if you got to get something. One time I had a copyright violation because there was music playing in a car or something in the background. And I'm going to go down Bath Street again. But the music emanating from, I don't know if it was a car or some kind of a festival, but it was like a known artist. It was just a DJ or something playing this music. YouTube will not allow that without the permission granted by the artist to use the audio. So I did have to cut a tiny snippet out of a video. But things like that are rare. Most of my videos here are completely unedited. There's mistakes in them. I get names of streets wrong. I've mentioned that in the past. That's natural. I mean, I'm totally winging it here. I'm driving around off the cuff, completely off the cuff, off the top of my head. Oh, this street, that street. You're going to make mistakes. It's human nature. None of us is perfect. We know that. As I drive up Broadway. Way back in the 1800s, this was, Millionaires Row, basically. You got St. Pat's Cathedral right there to my right. Huge, rock-solid construction. As we cruise, carefully, gently, smoothly, peacefully, down Broadway. September 15th, 2023, Norwich, Connecticut. That's where we are right now. And this guy in front of me wants to go out. He's really not supposed to. Technically, he's, I obviously have the right of way. I'm on a main road, so he did the right thing by stopping. Take a right only so we can get a glance at NFA. I'm not going to do, I've got other stuff. I'm going to do a walk around NFA. I did one once. I had to shelve the project because the police were looking around for somebody and it was too wild. You know what? I'll go right. I know where I'm going to go. Take a look up the... Again, I got to weave my way around here. But yeah, I did a walk around NFA. I'm going to do a on-the-ground, narrated walk around NFA soon if I don't get kicked out by security. That's one time I was taking pictures there. Security like, what are you doing? Taking pictures. Well, we really don't like that. I left. I mean, the guy let me walk around for just kind of around the football field or whatever. He was a very nice gentleman. But if I'm trying to do a video, I did a video there and the police were looking for somebody that broke in or something, so I kind of interrupted a lot of the video. And security, if they tell me to, basically get lost, I don't have much of a choice, so. That was Joseph Perkins Road back there. We're going up Reynolds Road right now, very woodsy area. And if you keep going straight and you take a right up here, that'll bring you into Mohegan Park, the nicest park in Norwich by far. It's glorious. Spalding Pond is up there, but I think it's just one of the nicest parks anywhere in Connecticut. It's beautiful. It's very small, you know, for this size town. It's glorious. What they used to call rec field to my right. Now it is Dickerman Field. It's been that for a long, long time. It's a baseball field. There's a brand new tennis court. This guy's playing tennis. Let me park this vehicle right here for a minute, and we'll watch a couple of guys, if you can see them way in the distance there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a ride down that park. I want to catch some of this tennis. This tennis court is brand new, rehabbed. It was a clay court back in the old days. But now it's been completely redone. It's brand spanking new. And I just want to go down and point this camera. Another bonus. I'm getting some hardcore bonus footage here today, guys. Thanks for coming along on this ride, because get a load of this. Live tennis in Norwich, Connecticut right now, right in front of us. Okay, well, this looks like maybe a mother and child down the end, and this guy seems to know what he's doing. Just missed. Just let me catch a couple volleys. Let me catch a couple successful volleys. This is historic. This is brand new, just opened. I mean, these are the first people I've seen playing tennis on this court, especially this brand new one, but in this area, in years. All right, this guy's getting his second wind. Here we go. Boom. Good luck. I like that. Let's end with that shot. I think they're going to put a brand new parking lot in here. Behind me there's drainage and pipes and gravel, big mountain of gravel. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me point this thing right on this gravel and pipes and everything, because this is a construction project. Stuff's all going to be buried or spread out or whatever. This parking lot will be beautiful. Norwich has been making some incredible improvements lately. Look at those. See those pipes? I say drainage. I mean, there's appears to be some kind of a drainage situation going on there for this parking lot. This parking lot needs to be repaired. But if they do, man, that'll be huge. That'll be a just monumentally important upgrade, in my opinion. It really will. Okay, I can't get out that way, so I gotta. I'm doing some serious maneuvering around here with my car, but that's all right. Dickerman Field right in front of us, home of the NFA Wildcats. NFA, Norwich Free Academy. All right, to the right we have Bob Spain basketball court right there. They got a bunch of, 1, 2, 3 basketball courts, full court. Bob Spain, really nice gentleman. That's an honor to be named, have your name associated with that athletic field, that basketball court section up here. There's a soccer field to my right, Kelly Middle School to my left, Norwich Vocational Technical School to my left. We got Norwich Senior Center, beautiful Senior Center, Rose City Senior Center to my right. There's actually a skateboard park up here to my right as well. This is a very nice area in Norwich. This is Mahan Drive, by the way. We're jumping onto Ox Hill Road right now. And if I take a left here, yeah, that puts me right onto Ox Hill Road. Behind Norwich. It used to be called Norwich. I went to the other Norwich Tech on the other section, other side, East Great Plains and Norwich, but They demolished that and moved it up here. It used to be called, when I went there, Norwich Regional Vocational Technical School. But I think they shortened the name to maybe Norwich Regional Technical School or something, whatever. I mean, it's a shortened version of that. You could probably look that up easily on the internet, but it's a very, very good school, especially the new Norwich Tech. I mean, it's brand new. I mean, you get out of that school, you're walking right into a job, guaranteed. I mean, just instant. You know, plumbing, electrician. They have shops. They have skills. You know, you come walking out of there, sheet metal, whatever it is, whatever they offer. You walk out of there, you walk directly right smack into a brand new job. They're waiting. They got headhunters waiting for you to get out of that school. Get on an electric boat. You got a career. 35, 40-year career down an electric boat. Work your way up. You got a leg up on everybody else because you went to Norwich Tech. That's a fact. All right, off of Ox Hill Road. Very quickly onto East Town Street. I'm going to just go up Scotland a little bit. I'm going to shut this video down in a few short moments here. I want to end with something a little bit different rather than my past videos, but this is the beginning of Scotland Road, a beautiful, long road with many historic homes on it. Gallivan Asphalt. They do, Gallivan, he does driveways. I got to get mine done. All right, let's see. I'm going to go down Huntington Lane, and that's where I'm going to close up shop. We're going to end the video. Beautiful house to my left, completely restored. George Washington right in front of us, right there. I'm going to pull over for a second. There's a guy behind me. As I train this camera on this house directly in front of us, I was told by very, very reliable sources that George Washington once was in that home. I'm not saying he slept there. I'm not saying he was an extended stay. I have no idea, but very reliable sources, people that once lived in the home, highly respectable people, tremendous credibility, said that through their research, George Washington stayed in that home that we just looked at right there. Perfect place to end the video. Something to think about. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed it. We covered a lot of territory. It's 6:01, so we've been out for over an hour. Thanks for joining me, folks.